Hello everyone, this is Kweku from Next Gen Windows, bringing you another Windows 8.1 app review. Today's app review is going to be Flipboard. Flipboard is basically a magazine-style newsreader for Windows 8.1 and also for Android and iOS. It's already been on those two platforms for quite some time, but now it's come to Windows 8 or Windows 8.1 to be specific because you cannot actually get it on Windows 8. But here it is. Here's how it looks like when you first get into the application. Now, for starters, you can see right here, this is actually called cover story. So this is the cover of, say, your magazine. And you can see here, my cover shows, technology stuff. Yours may differ. It may show like cooking. It might show culture stuff. It might show music. It might show anything else aside from technology if you decide to choose it that way. But mine shows this, and you can see here you start off on, you see the big title here. I'm not going to even bother reading any of the titles because that can make the video last hours. Cover stories tells you, and then you can see where it came from, Engadget, and you can see how long ago the news story was written. Then a little Flipboard logo here. When we click on it though, it jumps right into the article. And you might wonder, where are those photos that are on this article? Some articles may not show photos. It's either they don't have any or they're not on this current page. What you would do to get to those pictures is, for first thing you should do before you even think about that, is look down here. If there's an extra little dash, you see this darkened dash line, there's another dimmed out dash down right next to it. That means that there's something else on the next page. So to get to the next page, all you would have to do is scroll down or swipe from the right to the left. So I'm just going to scroll down since I don't have a touchscreen. And you can see here's the photo. Apparently this is a video, this is an article about the Nexus devices or Android. So you see a picture of the Nexus devices here. And then when you scroll back up or just swipe from the opposite direction, then you can go back. It's basically, if you have a touchscreen, it feels just like using a book. If you have a desktop computer with no touchscreen and you're just using the mouse, you're just scrolling the mouse up and down to get between pages. And also when you're in articles, when you right click or swipe up from the bottom, you get this extra menu down here. This menu allows you to go home. It takes you to the profile page where you can view your magazines, which I'll talk about in just a second. You can report bugs. You can view this article on the web, basically the original website. You can view comments, which if you click on it, if there are any comments made by other Flipboard users, you'll see them here. And also, you see Flip. Now, what Flip does, this is what my segue will be to get to the magazines. What Flip does is, Flip is basically save to favorites. Magazines are essentially favorites, so you can favorite articles by clicking this flip button or this plus sign. When you do that, you see my magazines here. Now, ignore the juice thing here. I was doing a test on this application, so I just put in juice as my magazine title. But although this does not match into Microsoft, let's just put it into this Microsoft one. So when we click that, you can also type a little message here like, let's type in herp derp, because there's nothing else I can think of at this moment in time. And then you can hit this check button, and it saves to Microsoft. So let's click on this, or just tap it, and you jump straight to your magazine. I'll show you another way to get to it in just a second. But you can see one of the articles that I've already added to my magazine, which is this Lumia 1520 article. And then also, if you want to view the other articles here, well, first thing you can see is it has two articles there, which tells you that, okay, so this article did save that I just added. To see that, same thing, you just flip like a book or just scroll down, and you get to the next page. And then on the next page here, you see the general view of your magazine. You can see all the articles that you have associated with it. I currently only have two, so you only see two here with my name right there. Now, if you want to click on the article, you just click on the title, and bam, you're back into it, and you can use the same functions as before, just like the Lumia one. This is a little different layout. Layouts will vary slightly, but you can see how it looks now, all the pictures they put in. There we go. And then you see these icons down here, message, this is a favorite, and this is also flip. You can see if I click this favorite, this is not favorite, sorry. This is actually a like button. It's a little misleading, but it's a like button. Usually in other applications you'll think the heart symbol means favorite, but Even I just messed this up. The plus is basically your favorite or your add to magazine part, and the heart icon is just to like the article. Let's unlike it because I didn't actually read this. I just wanted to test it out. But it is an interesting article since it's about the 1520. Hopefully my next phone. But let's go back. Actually, just right click and just go to home. Now that we are on home, you can see this is the main page that you will be on. It has various things that depends on what you decide to choose to put on it. Everything from here you can get under the Discover tab here. So I'll just go to Discover to show you guys real quick. This is bookmark. Basically, this allows you to put it onto that main page. So if you see, let's say we go to Tech and Science. Actually, let's go to Photos and Design. And if you want to say add this graphic and web design, since I'm a graphic design major, if I want to add that to my main screen, you can see the little icon goes away when I click on it. And then if I go to my subscriptions, bam, where is it? There it is. Graphic and web design is right there. So that's pretty cool. Also note that this is in fact either someone else's magazine or it's coming from a specific website. If we click on it, we can probably assume, yes, this is actually someone else's magazine right here, that they have a lot of readers and stuff like that. So then when we go back and we go to Discover, if you want to add any more, you just keep clicking this ribbon icon here. And there's various topics here that you can look for. And on top of that, if you want to look for something specific, you can even hit the search button and you can search for various things. You can see I currently the last time I tested out this application, I was searching for juice, just to add things related to juice into the Juice magazine. So if I want to add something saying maybe Xbox One, since it's coming out this weekend, or actually this Friday, you can see all the article Flipboard magazines from other users that have to do with the Xbox One. You can see Flipboard users that are related to the keywords, Xbox or One. So a lot of One keywords. You can see Twitter search for Xbox One. You can basically search for tweets mentioning the Xbox One, and then RSS from various websites that have Xbox One inside their name, or they talk about Xbox One. If you want to view more results, you just hit more results and you get more. So it's a pretty cool and straightforward thing. Works pretty smoothly just like that. And if you right click, you can go home or view your profile. Now I will jump into my profile. Actually, before I do that, I'll show you this quick thing. This is my profile here. I can either click on this or right click and go to profile just like that. Same icon so you'll never get lost. Oops. Same icon so you'll never get lost. And you can also sign out of your Flipboard account. But one thing before I go into profile I want to show you guys is just how to add different accounts to your profile and what adding different accounts can do to enhance your Flipboard experience. So if you go to accounts, you can see here I've added my YouTube channel, Next Gen Windows, and then you can add various accounts here: Twitter, Facebook, Google+, LinkedIn, and so on, Instagram. And what those will do is they will aggregate your live feed from any of those things into Flipboard, and it'll show it in the nice Flipboard layout. So I've shown you guys plenty of applications that are about YouTube, and plenty of YouTube applications, plenty of app reviews on them. Now this application Flipboard, you just saw that I put my YouTube channel, so this is how YouTube subscriptions will look like on Flipboard. So when we click on it, these are all the people I subscribe to on YouTube, and these are the latest videos on YouTube. So you can see here 1 hour ago, 1 hour ago, 4 hours ago, and 5 hours ago. So we can tell that it goes from down and then goes back to the top on the next column, and it goes down. And if you want to flip through, you can scroll through and you can do all that. You can hit the plus sign to add any of these videos to the magazines, and it just works like that. So it's pretty straightforward, and it really looks really nice. Actually, you know what, let's go back real quick. I want to show you guys a video. So let's say go to Force Strategy Gaming, click on his video. It either goes to his channel, or let's go back. If we hit play video, it'll actually play the video right inside the box. So it's pretty awesome like that. And then if you want to make it full screen, you can do that, and it's pretty cool. This is how it actually looks like when you're scrubbing. You can actually scrub your you can scrub to different points in the video at any time. So it's pretty cool. is the play button, the time, and also it's just pretty nice stuff. If you want to go to the YouTube channel, you just click this and it goes you straight to the YouTube channel like you saw me just make a mistake and do. So when we go back, now I'll show you guys the profile view. Okay, so this is the profile view. It just tells you, I'm not sure why it has at Kweku99 because I don't even have a Twitter account under that name anymore. Probably have to change that later on. But this is an old account. I just happened to find it up again. But you can see I have one article, even though that doesn't make any sense. Let's actually right click here and hit refresh. I'm surprised it says I have one article. So yes, I see the article here, but it doesn't make sense that way. But aside the point is, you see the magazines here, and if you want to know how to add a new magazine to this list, you would just right click, and first thing I'll show you guys is you can edit this area. This allows you to edit your username. So if we want to change my username from Kweku99 to maybe change it to Next Gen Windows, and then I just hit this check button here. There are more settings, so you can view more settings for your account. Change email password, remove account, reset and confirmation, email. Here's the settings, and went back to settings. So let's go to edit profile and change it back to Next Gen Windows. And then you can add a little bio about you, even though I don't see a point in that since you're only going to be using this for your personal needs. And when you update it, bam, just like that, it changed to Next Gen Windows. And now you're into, you're able to change your account name for free, unlike a lot of applications. But down here, you can see the same icons here: refresh, edit, subscribe. Edit does not allow you to edit magazines. It just allows you to edit your name, like you just saw. Pin to start actually pins this page to the start screen. That way, as soon as you go to the start screen, you can just tap that icon, the tile, and you jump straight into this my account page. And also, you can also hit subscribe. I don't see why you'd hit subscribe since it's your account, and it's pretty cool like that. So when we go back real quick, the way that you would add new magazines to your account is you would just hit the button right here. When you right click, you hit the flip button, and because you can't flip anything, you can't add anything to a magazine because there's nothing here that you should add. All you do is you see this create new magazine screen shows up. This can actually happen anytime when you're in an article or on almost every screen. And then you hit create new magazine. You can add a title, pick a category, and then you can either choose it to be private or make everyone see it like I have. And then all you do is hit this check button and it would create a new magazine in which you can add new articles to that magazine like I have for the Microsoft one or the Juice one. So it's a pretty cool application. It works really well and it looks really nice on Windows 8. I think it kind of fits the UI of Windows 8 better than even how it looks on iPad and Android, because obviously they don't have the little, the tile layout, the Metro style layout on any of those platforms. Obviously Android has a bunch of skins that you can use it for, but they don't have it as a natural layout that everyone knows about that uses Windows 8. So would I recommend this application for everybody out there? Of course I would, because simply it's not specific for anyone, it's specific for everyone. You can customize it however you like, put your own stories in. If you write for a website and you want to put in your own website in there, you can do that too with the RSS. You can pretty much do anything that you want to do related to news on this application, so it's really cool. I highly recommend you guys get it. Pretty much, yeah, that's it. This has been Kweku from Next Gen Windows, and this has been a Windows 8.1 app review for Flipboard. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.